Warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
So LJ is going to say he has a lot of favorite things, but really he has 4 favorite things besides his family, which I guess he owns a little bit, but paranormal stuff, Diet Coke, gummy bears, and anything to do with music, records, vinyl, like not even just the act of collecting it, but just listening to it, enjoying it. I think those would be the things that I would say. Was that 3 or 4? And listening to me nag.
So, when did you and LJ first meet?
1987.
Really? And how many children do you have?
3.
Fascinating. What are their ages?
17, 11, and 1.5.
Thank you so much. You've been tremendously helpful. My favorites: The Shining, and Where It All Began, Phantasm. Probably one movie I can quote line for line, and still to this day probably watch twice a week. Diet Coke, gummy bears. All the food a grown boy needs. Probably a 2-liter bottle a day, easily. The red ones are the best. The paranormal in ghost hunting. It became a passion probably in the early 90s, and then of course the huge boom in the early 2000s just brought that much more attention to it and made it even cooler. Locally, I was able to check out some spots here in the Boston area, some local legends you can read about. Spider Gates at Leicester, Mass, near the Worcester Airport. I took some friends out there in the middle of the night. The Red-Headed Hitchhiker on Route 44 in a town called Rehoboth, Massachusetts, Anawan Rock. And we would do little EVP sessions and things like that. And then, of course, it got tremendously popularized. And some shows are good, some are bad, that are on reality TV now. I'm an avid Ghost Adventurers fan. Fantastic show. Fear, MTV's Fear in the early 2000s kind of sparked a lot of it. But great stuff, and it's just been a lifelong passion. Boo.
Soon we'll be making another run.
So that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked it. Jeff, again, congratulations on the 400 subs. I don't know how it's not already quadruple that, man. Just great channel, and I always do my best to catch your videos. I can't say I always comment on them all, but I definitely tune in, Jeff, and have for a long time. Fantastic stuff. Keep doing what you're doing, Jeff, and I hope you never stop. Congrats.